Okay guys, we're doing another recipe from Keto Made Easy by Keto Connect. Today is spaghetti with meat sauce. So the first thing we're going to do is make the sauce. So I've got my blender here. Get you guys over here to see that here. And we're going to add one can of whole peeled tomatoes. So I've got those tomatoes right here, and I'm just gonna, nice thing about this one is that it's already got one of those little containers there. Just make sure, and I'm gonna open this up here. Oh, maybe not. I said it was gonna be easy and I lied. So I'm gonna pour that in here. And then we're going to put olive oil, which is 1 tablespoon. So I was not ready for today. I got everything set out on the counter, ready to go, and then I was late in getting off work, so I didn't get all of everything ready. But here is our olive oil here, my 1 tablespoon. I'm going to add this into here. Perfect. And then we're going to add in the seasoning, which is garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon. That right here. Garlic powder. So my garlic powder is right here. We're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon. The next thing to add is the oregano, which is another 1/2 teaspoon. So I've got my oregano here. Almost out of this. The next thing to add is parsley, which is another 1/2 teaspoon. So parsley. Got parsley right here. I think this is my first time actually making homemade tomato sauce. And then we're going to add in the onion powder, which is 1/4 teaspoon. So we'll grab that. So here's my onion powder and my 1/4 teaspoon. I bet it'll taste better than canned sauce. Let's see here. And then we're going to add in red pepper. And that's 1/4 teaspoon. So we got that right here. And then we're going to add in Himalayan salt, and that is 1/8 teaspoon. So I've got my Himalayan salt. I'm still working on this bag here. And I'm going to do 2 of the 1/4. So there's 1. That's 2. And then we're going to add in 3 to 5 drops of liquid stevia. So I'm going to take my liquid stevia and do 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to blend this. It says blend it continuously until smooth. I've never actually used this as a food processor. It's always been for smoothies or shakes. So we'll see how this goes here. Grab a spoon here really quickly and see if we've got any chunks in in there or anything. I think we're okay. So now I'm just going to, says the next thing I'm going to do is pour the mixture into a small saucepan and cook over medium to high heat. So let me grab my saucepan here. So now I'm going to just pour this into a saucepan over here. I'm going to move you guys over here while I pour this in here on medium-high heat. For 5 to 7 minutes. So we're going to do timer here, and then I'll rinse this out here in just a few minutes. So we're going to let this kind of warm up and stir that. I'm going to take you back over to the counter here, and now we're going to focus on the zucchini part of it. So the zucchini is supposed to be swirled, but I don't have a slicer or a swirled slicer. So my plan is to take this zucchini and maybe just chop it up or do something a little different here. I've got my little knife here. Take this off here. And then maybe just make it into thin slices or something. I don't know. We'll see what I do here. But those are still kind of thick. This says it is 325 calories, 21 grams of fat, 24 protein, 11 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fiber. It serves one person. It says one person, but I think 2 people can get this. It takes about 10 minutes to cook, or 12 minutes to cook and 10 minutes to prepare. So we're just going to set this aside here. I'm actually going to move you guys over to the stove now, and we're going to cook the ground beef. So let me just wash my hands here really quickly. Get my skillet out here. Medium-high heat. I'm going to get some coconut oil. I'm using virgin coconut oil, cold pressed, refined. Just put some of this on here. Let that kind of thaw out here. We got this going here. This sauce actually smells really good. I've never made homemade tomato sauce before. And then the ground beef that I'm using is the natural ground beef by Simple Truth. It's no antibiotics or no added hormones. I'm using 80-20. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up here. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drain this really quickly and then I'll bring it back to the oven. Oh, and then we're going to add a little bit of tomato sauce to the meat here and stir it up, and then we're going to cook the noodles a little bit. So I'm just going to take a couple spoonfuls of this and put it in here. One more. There we go. Now just let it soak up a little bit. It actually smells really good, you guys. I've never made homemade tomato sauce before, so it smells really good. I'm going to take this off the burner, the sauce, and we're going to cook the noodles for a few minutes. So I'm going to take that off here. Get the water here boiling. Put this on low heat. So we'll let this warm up for about 2 minutes. Oh, this might be the lid for this. Okay, Marie's an idiot. I found the right lid. So we're just waiting for that to steam up, and then we'll test it. I'm going to bring you back over to the counter here, and we'll plate it together and try it. They're still a little bit hard, so I'm going to give them a couple more minutes. the noodles are not, they're pretty thick, but I'm just gonna let it keep boiling for a few more minutes, and we'll try it here in a few minutes, okay? So the noodles are all done. I'm not too impressed with my noodles, but we'll see. I love the sauce. Let's go ahead and try it first by itself and see if I like it. I'm not a big tomato person, but that tastes really, really good. The tomatoes were good. The tomato sauce that I made homemade is perfect. So we're just going to take some of the noodles here. They're still pretty hard. We'll see. Take some noodles. We're going to add some meat to it. And then add some sauce on top of that. So I'm going to grab my, let me bring you guys down here and I will show you the noodles. I'm just going to change this. Let me try this. And then I got some Parmesan cheese you can add to it. But I'm just going to try it by just the meat and the sauce. Just the meat and sauce is fantastic. I don't think the noodles turned out very good. The noodles are too thick. Yeah. It might have come out a little bit better if I would have used the, like, thinned them out. But just the meat and sauce, fantastic. Just by itself. That's what I'm going to eat for dinner. Meat and tomato sauce. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night.